So quite the advantage taken out of the gate in this pistol round. There is a flank coming in from JW over at long, but it's going to hinge on Golden and Brolin holding down these players at the crossroads, and Brolin is trapped. Bymas just savoring every bullet, and JW on this wrap not able to accomplish anything. Now they know he's here, and he's just stood in the open taking the fights. Brokey finds him.
The back of the audio. It's a little trick. The only player I've ever seen succeed with that was Flipside. Well did it, Flipside. On Cash, he once used that many moons ago. Right now to B-Rush for FaZe, a double setup for Fnatic. The crossfire is good. Golden is going to get a kill as Brolin draws them in. He jumps up though, and the molly burns him. JW comes in from the window, and Golden's going to get dropped, but JW's putting up numbers. The flash is good. Cold, while Blind fires back, and he finds two, not the third. The quick repeat from Flusher.
But the fact that KRIMZ has got it and now drops down is great, because if FaZe tried to pick up the pace there, he can fight from CT with an M4, which is kind of what you want him to have, and JW is still at the crossroads to help out. Oh, Brokey, how have you managed that, my friend?
Sneaky.
He sneaks down KRIMZ. As he gets full blind, Brokey just leaps across his screen, and KRIMZ has got no idea that there's a player in CT right now. Brokey could shut down this whole round. He's going to catch one man in rotation, but that is it. KRIMZ does get revenge.
Is pivoting from the boxes. KRIMZ taking his time. JW is going to go first out the window for that contact, watching towards the tunnels, but this time is ticking, and heavily so. NiKo in a clutch. He can't afford to die here before they tap the bomb. He needs to wait, and now they're sticking it. NiKo needs both kills, and he can't find one. It's a defuse for Fnatic. There'll be late flashes for NiKo. KRIMZ. Ooh, whited twice. Teammates in the pit as well, they know it. Fnatic going to swing off the back of that flash, and they do get a lot of damage off the HE from pit side. KRIMZ with 4 in the final bullet. NiKo firing back, and it's KRIMZ with the ace. Anti-eco shutdown here on long.
Nade could be beefy. And, it is. Cold, great catch. Stellar catch, not going to deny it. However, not what you want to be catching, as everyone gets tagged by that nade. The molly's now raining on in as well. They get extinguished by the close smoke. Flashes allow KRIMZ to peek on up and deal with the first man and the second and the third.
He's so good.
Right, KRIMZ, you love these anti-eco rounds, don't you, my friend? Let's get another one. Shut out the round. Here it is again. FaZe, they've identified that B is a weakness as well, and they're not looking to let off the gas. They get in, they deal with Brolin, they follow up onto Golden, and yeah, this B hold, there's got to be something done here for Fnatic. FaZe, they're showing no mercy.
Fnatic were late, man. They were crossing late, and that just gave FaZe the advantage. Even though molly landed straight away for Fnatic, FaZe just run right through it with no fear, and a bomb planted. Even with that molly burning out Bymas after the plant comes through, is that going to be tempting? Is that going to be enough for Fnatic? They have so much util to get players onto the site. This molly from JW in the window could burn NiKo out of position. He's actually going to get received a molly instead, coming from the window. And now Fnatic, this is the problem, right? Especially with early B rushes, is it means FaZe have so much more utility left in the tank. They haven't had to use anything to get here, and now they can just hold Fnatic out of the site. But flashing back in and blinded is NiKo. The time is ticking. There's a player on the car. They need someone to stick this bomb. Cold finally showing his hand from the back of the site. And this one's done for Fnatic. Unless they stick this one. Cold missing this shot, but they get off, and that's going to be the round. FaZe pick it up. JW does survive. Cold saves the day by stopping the defuse. B rushes. Oh, Harry, they're coming back.
Yeah, let's see. Now can they hold the line? Brolin not able to find a kill initially. Has a rotation coming in from JW. That's the change. Instead of Golden being here, it's JW with this AUX support. And he doesn't fare much better than Golden ever did at this side of the map. Once again, the B play works out for FaZe. However, they deal with rain down in mid, and this time there is a retake available to Fnatic in a 2-on-2. They're going to give it a go, but that kill going in favor of NiKo, it's probably just a save again from Fnatic. Golden's still looking like he wants to try and toy with this. But we're just 10 HP. This is an unwinnable round, it feels like, as much as you hate to say it. Golden even making noise. They know that he was up in the window, and I don't think they're going to let it away. They're ready to hunt this kill down. He's just giving them the hit to where he resides, and there's the peek from Brokey.
One of those AKs nice and early, but look at the flash. It signals that Bymas is close, and JW realizes it. Oh, hits a tag. Can't get the kill, but Cold down in the second shot. JW not stopping. Oh my, 3 with a scout. How does he do it? Decimates FaZe on long. And in an eco round, this could still be FaZe's. Don't count them out. They are down by 2, but these are only pistols for Fnatic. But look at FaZe tapping back against these Deegs. Golden does respond, and he will close out the round for Fnatic. What on earth is that scout from JW? Let's run that back. Let's look at it again. Impeccable shots.
That game. I don't want that part to repeat itself, Hugo. I think at that point, you'll cry for KRIMZ. Rain out through long, and there's a double set up here, but JW gets red and dealt with. And now, what was meant to be a bait and switch has just turned into a real mess at long. Flusher hiding in this smoke. He stayed alive for a lot longer than he should have been able to.
But FaZe, they should be able to trade this, right? There's no util, there's no one to support KRIMZ. Broden's on cap, but how much can he really offer from this position? KRIMZ is on an island, he needs to put up kills, and he can't even get one. Brokey and NiKo, double opener, leaving Golden alone in another unrealistic clutch. A 1-on-4 for the half. He's got Kit, Molly, Smoke, so all the tools at the disposal of Golden, but not the shots. He does find the first, but player at the car, another one on the cat, and even Brokey defending it long. There just wasn't a world for Golden. And FaZe, they're going to win the half. They're going to take 7. Fnatic winning the half rather at 8. Things are looking good for them. This is an A split, but you can see KRIMZ is selling a full B fake right now with all his utility. That's going to keep Brokey close, but aggression from FaZe does have a result. It finds a kill to Brolin, clears out the catwalk. Now this play comes down to entirely the long take with KRIMZ on a lurk or a wrap, depending on how he wants to play it. Right now, no one's rotated off of B. That mid player is still hanging around in CT, but Brokey's going to begin to consider, and for good reason. He's getting shot from the cross. Flasher pulling out the primary, taking down Bymas on the site, and now Fnatic overwhelming A. Nice shot.
If you've ever seen one, 3 Mac 10, a Galil and an AK, that's what they've got to try and get through. Smoke on that molly, and JW right up in the face of Brokey, a little too close for comfort perhaps. As now Cold, the last bastion of hope at B. Fnatic are giving FaZe a taste of their own medicine. Rotation, but FaZe, they haven't rotated at all. Fnatic, they were at the right place, at the right time. Everything was about to go their way, and now they've abandoned this B bomb site with the hopes of getting into a weakened A side of the map. And that could not be further from the truth. They've gone from no danger, or very little danger, to suddenly danger around every corner. But Flusher missed the danger and shut down the first man. KRIMZ has solidified another, but will they be ready for Brokey at Goose? They're not. They run in with the bomb out. No one checks it, and Brokey has just stolen this round away from Fnatic, helped out by Bymas.
In Counter-Strike for FaZe that we see NiKo primary AWP over Brokey every time, consistently, and that CT side of Dust too. So NiKo feels very free with this weapon, and he sits on the site right now watching Cat. Right now, Fnatic, they're out mid, and there is a double B setup for a change, so they are walking to a little bit more of a setup, but mid has been gifted over. FaZe going to have to flash through the doors, and they go. Brokey and Cole combine for a couple. Brokey with another, and now FaZe can even push through that CT smoke if they want. They do. JW dropped. Flusher has B, but he has no one with him, and no bomb.
Yeah, and they know he's here as well. He's isolated this one fight onto Cold Zera, but now 1v3 to attempt, and an AWP staring up at him from mid if he goes for this peek. Oh, this could be the one that seals his fate. NiKo is on this angle from the right side of middle. Flusher can put himself in the firing line, and there's NiKo to seal the deal.
Or maybe even 12-12 with Fnatic over invest. So, like, yeah, this is one round away from FaZe being back in control pretty much. Fnatic, they're going to just go fast. They've already lost a man in middle after getting one favorable trade. Golden killing his teammate, but he takes down an enemy with it, and JW dropping the one man along has rid Fnatic of any problems on this A site. It's just that CT retake for FaZe. Cold's dealt with KRIMZ. Golden's still low, and even a single straight bullet could end this round for him. He gets the plant. Brokey climbs up. He can stick the bomb in the smoke. There's nothing to stop him. JW just has to spam and pray for the best. They're already on the defuse. They won the round, and JW, there's nothing he can do. FaZe up to 10
for a while. Creeping into the crosshair, and he finds JW. KRIMZ falls shortly thereafter. While they do deal with one of these two players at the long side, it's not going to be the majority. NiKo falling back into the pit. Rain even came around to help him, now taking this position back up at the crossroads. Knowing that this is going to be a cat play, he gets that information, flashes NiKo in for the peek. Nice shot from NiKo. And we'll see the bomb now crossing into this site. It's going to get planted. Fnatic in a 3-on-4 post plant with short control, and the bomb planted for this position. But Brolin's got to hold on, and with 3 players about to come his way, you're asking a hell of a lot. Can he do it? Can he muster up these kills? There's one and a second, but does get traded by the third. Golden now holding down the line, and it all falls onto NiKo. 1v2, half the time ticked off this bomb, and he's trying to pick up the pace, trying to get FaZe back into this round, and Golden is going to snuff him out from the catwalk. 13 on the board for Roland. He's going to uncover the terrible truth of mid, and that is that there's a lot of players here, or at least they were. Instead, now it's just the remains of FaZe left in middle. Lots of damage done in the round, but not a single kill for the FaZe squad. That's 14 on the board for Fnatic.
There's also got another AWP in mid. I mean, everywhere Fnatic go, they're walking into these scopes, and there's the first. NiKo dropping JW. He's going to back up as well. That molly is a problem for Fnatic, and they have to throw a smoke to cut out NiKo. He's dropped a smoke of his own to play in front of it. NiKo not letting them get away with squat, but finally finished off through the smoke, sets up this B play. There's still two inside of the site with Cold as well watching the tunnels. He should have at least a guaranteed kill as Fnatic go for it, but that smoke in the tunnel is a problem for them, and Brokey is putting in bullets from the site into these mid players. Roland needs a trade, but he's getting pinched on from behind, and Cole with the AWP, of course, gets that kill. Flusher left alone. Fnatic walking into such a heavy B setup, and FaZe are going to find 12.
Playing here with the AWP, that is the spot it's going to find itself, and Cold's repositioned. Maybe the timing's perfect on that, and it is. The time, wow, he is hid from the artillery of Fnatic. He didn't realize it, but he's dodged death in a big way. Cold's error, staying alive in spite of the odds against him. JW with just the Glock doubling up. All right, come on then, JW. Oh, not happening. That would have been incredible. They've swapped him out and have coldzera holding down this side of the map with 3 players in A. Rain's going to flash for this peek from Bymas, and 4 players blinded at Cat. Everyone was wiped from that. Bymas, here's the chance, a reflash in, and that allows him the double. Does eventually get traded, but it's still massively in favor of FaZe here up against this partial buy. Try and trickle in through the catwalk, but Rain is already pushing the extremities of these smokes, and he's just lying in wait on the other side, begging Fnatic to walk into his crosshair. Is he going to account for a man in this drop-down position? Rain hidden just around the corner. Flash goes in. Flusher tries to go past and gets caught on him. It's all left onto KRIMZ. 1v4. 27 kills to his name, and it's not going to be enough. FaZe, they pick up the victory here on Dust 2. They
smoke. You go, and that's what we're going to do. We're going to start to get some more smoke coming out of these barrels over here on this A site. And so far, it's Roland leading the charge with 2 Glock kills. That's going to go a long way in what is the offensive measure here to the side of Fnatic. Now that they get this bomb down, they can back off a little bit. They can feel a little bit secured, and there's only 3 players from FaZe alive in a retake scenario. Highly unlikely. In fact, not likely at all, as it doesn't look like they're going to go for it.
Cold.
Slow, smooth, and smooth is fast. And for Roland, this whole round's been slow. He's not had any interaction at all. No friends until now. Look at them. They're going 4 deep. They're going to go towards Brokey. Here's that AWP that we talked about. See if you line up one. Not good for one. It's JW. Revenge. He knifed last round. He's going to sacrifice that AWP right away.
That's what you like to see. Now he can even pick it up if he wants. Flash is selling a B fake. This is pretty standard for Fnatic, and Flash is going to go down, but luckily there are more than enough members to deal with this A play. Rain buys, walks right past Brolin, absolutely blindsides him through that smoke, and NiKo has even dropped the bomb mid-plant. This is a mess right now for Fnatic, and they need to pick it back up. KRIMZ stuck with a double peek from FaZe. It's just JW. He can't find that AWP on Brokey. It's pushed short side. 2 on this lower site. The train gets in the way, though.
Yeah, it absolutely did. Somehow KRIMZ, though, just barely missing his shot. It's Bymas, lonely Bymas, all by himself at the barrels, and he's got to hold off a Fnatic that's looking to get in the site. Flusha will be the one to remove him from the barrels itself. But now, coldzera on a crossfire, can't seem to hold the fort down either. NiKo, what do you got for us? Seems to be not much, but has landed us a 2v2 with the bomb planted here in the B bomb site.
Oof.
KRIMZ looking to tap away, had a remarkable first map. Looking to carry it on right here. Shots being exchanged, but it's Brokey that's slidden out with AWP in the meantime. His teammate Rain has fallen. What can Brokey do here? He's not quick enough to find Golden. That's commits. Golden takes down coldzera. At least puts one of the AWPs out of there, but a flash is going to work wonders. It's going to be brought to him by NiKo. Golden falls out. Bymas is M4. Now 2-on-4, that is. And the firing line, well, it's kind of been mashed up. Fnatic want to get out into this B bomb site. They don't want to let it go just yet. 45 seconds left in the clock. Here comes NiKo with the lineup for 2. Easy does it.
Gonna rush it. Fast Molotovs from Fnatic. They move really quickly into B short, even smoking phases. Molotov to boost up. Could be a collapse. It's only one. And how quick is that trade? KRIMZ doesn't even let Cold get off the top.
What a shot from KRIMZ, and that's the response they need for Fnatic. You lose that player early on, you want to try to keep the numbers game. KRIMZ doesn't look to slow down though. Look at him. He's in a place where absolutely no idea that he could be, should be. NiKo continues to carry the legacy right here with 2 kills of his own, holding on to this site on his lonesome. Fnatic have made this a much closer round than they had to. Brolin and JW now the only 2 standing left for Fnatic. Now they make it even numbers.
And the plant coming through as well. The smoke provides a little bit of cover, and the shots as well. JW tagging Rain and re-smoking the bridge. That allows FaZe to move out of CT though and set up for this retake, but Fnatic are using that smoke as cover to retreat back towards short side. They've got to be careful from the spam. JW knows they're on the other side, but knowing is half the battle. He might go through this one. JW playing off of the audio. Rain's going to drop him. Very good from Rain. Brolin's now left in a clutch, and Brokey's caught him in the sight. Brolin trying to find that second player. Rain's wrapped, and he will get away with a kill. Defuse just enough time for FaZe Clan, and he should be able to save an AWP as well.
In his hands, even on 40 HP, pretty scary individual. There you go, first shot, lands it onto Brolin, looks for the wall bank, it's ridiculously close. Have some teammates here to help him. It was Rain, now Rain's gonna have to sit there. Oh my god, Golden. One thing they haven't done, and could prove to be fatal, is check the corner for Brokey. Brokey's only good for 1. That was the saving grace, that bought him just enough time.
Remember Rain, he hasn't moved. And he's hearing all of this.
Oh, yes, he is. He's got a lot of information, and all of it so crucial. Every second of it that passes. Even if Golden finds that first kill in the Brokey, this is such a spanner in the works. They're going to continue to find some frags, though. So if Rain doesn't hurry up or stop what could be a bomb plant here, start turning very dicey. In fact, Brolin has no commitment. He has no problem until now, where Rain has the answer, and ultimately they're going to get the defuse. They're going to save some ops, and well, FaZe are going to pick up that round. Well,
they have FaZe's money completely on the edge. It is low, but you know FaZe are going to force regardless. But Fnatic, they want to go fast, they want to go aggressive, and they're going to at least trade out 1. But this heavy B-side defense is full with CTs, 3 of them, and all of them finding kills. Rain's one-tap Brolin out, and again a plant for Fnatic. It's nice, but it's not enough, as FaZe surely should be able to retake this 3-on-1.
Yeah, you do love to hear that. There's something so satisfying in that headshot, you know, it's just nice. Either way, JW with his deagle out, 1v3. He's gonna work his way up the sandbags, try to position himself here after picking up an AK. Just try to stop the defuse. Now, he hasn't heard the bomb get tapped yet, and that's because they're not even close to it. They're not in the site, but they're starting to lock it down. NiKo goes far, he checks Monster. Here comes the flash with the smoke and the spray for JW. They're going to stick it. The bomb's going to get defused. JW didn't quite have the bead on it, did have the read on it, but at the end of the day, it's FaZe Clan that pick up the round. They put 6. Fnatic, teammate there, of course, timing.
I don't think he thought there was a second one coming.
Yeah, I don't think anybody did, really, yeah.
Oh, Bymas, he is very close. JW could jump on his head. The full-on Goomba stomp potentially in the site. Fnatic are going. Flush is going to clear him. Bymas gets away with 1, but Flusher doubles down. That's huge from Flusher, but is it enough for Fnatic? As only Brolin is again left in a clutch here. A 1-on-3 bomb in the site. He gets a kill, but this AWP is still here. This AWP is still holding down the line, and with every second that passes, Rain gets closer and closer on this flank. There's only 10 seconds left. He needs to grab this bomb right here, right now, and missing the shot from Brokey. Brolin can tap it, but he should be dead to Rain, and they're going to rush him down. Oh, Brolin, he's not got it. He's not got it. Rain can't move. He shouldn't move, and he won't move. He'll wait for the kill to deliver itself to him.
Plan. The numbers on the minimap are looking a little stacked.
It's so weird that they've just given up B. They're just in the heads of Fnatic. They know exactly what's going on, and they don't even care the fact that the B site's open.
It's the spirit of Olaf.
Group dominating them the other day with a 2-0 win. Fnatic really need this victory on the board, but a map down and down by some rounds. They're getting some crucial kills on this A site that will open it up for a plant despite FaZe's 4-man setup. They rotate to B, and now they've got to come back up into the A site. Flusher doing more damage by the second. NiKo shouldn't be having this kill ever, and Flusher will not let it happen. Brolin's got the rotate cut off and missed shots, but he at least puts Bymas down low, and there's no way that Fnatic should be able to drop this round. The bomb's planted for them. Brolin has the cross from the bank, and that's 6 near the end of the hunt. If he goes too early, Golden's going to hold him. That's always the hardest thing as a con or a B-short player, knowing when is the right time to strike. And Rain, he has the intuition, he has the knowledge, he has the kills. 2 from the flank. It's going to leave KRIMZ and Flusher and another 2-on-4, but don't count Fnatic out in these rounds.
Yeah, definitely don't count Fnatic out. We saw what happened last round. Okay, maybe it's safe to count them out at this point. But Flusher, there is a smoke in front of him, so anything is possible. He sends himself right on through it. 1v4. This would be monumental for Flusher, who has an AK in his hands. He's going to drop a smoke towards long, look towards the site, and what an awkward transfer that was regardless. We're going to go to a break because that was a scrappy affair right there. FaZe Clan, Fnatic, toe-to-toe, 9-6. We'll go to the second half. We'll be right back after this break. Running the gauntlet right here, 2-0ing Fnatic. Unheard of, really. Here we go. Rain's going to be one of the first ones out. KRIMZ with the response. He can only hit so many shots before he runs out of bullets. But it's all going in the way of FaZe Clan. So far, so good. Just Brolin and Flusher alive in the site.
Brolin trying to tap him down, not really given an angle, and does deal with Cold Zera there. So this is left to 2-on-3 open. Defuse kit on Flusher. They do have time to work with for Fnatic, but it is dwindling and starting to tick away from them. Brolin trying to spearhead this retake, looking for NiKo, and a convincing tap there to find him. Bymas and Brokey, double Bs. Let's see if they can buzz their way back in to this retake. They swing, they peek, and Brolin shuts them down the first time around. A stellar pistol from Brolin as he locks in this round for Fnatic.
Defend it, and B, get the bomb planted while also being under attack. So props for getting the bomb down. That's going to help in economic situation, but here we are with a fast play out B, it looks like.
Yeah, this is a risky round for FaZe. They force fought again. They've tried to keep this pace up, and they have come to regret that decision in a very big way. They put everything into this round, and they don't get a single kill.
It's a stance, but the HP's not looking so pretty, Gary.
This site holds come through. There's very little time, and they do at least deal with Bymas in that situation. The window. That's not necessarily what they're playing for here. They've got Rain up close, they've got connector control, still players outside of B. Your options are open to you at this point in time if you're FaZe. So even as you're pressuring this A site, you know, if you kind of see something that you don't like, or you hear that you've got players on rotation, you can change your mind. And they certainly might on the back of these 2 players at B getting into this site. Now, there is some resistance offered up from Golden. Damage being done up at A in the meantime. Fnatic, they're very confused as to where this play is looking to end up. And FaZe, truthfully, they didn't even know until moments ago. This bomb rotates down towards B, and they will get it planted. Flusher out from heaven, not able to go toe-to-toe with Bymas. He's on 3 kills. He has secured FaZe an 11th round, almost single-handedly.
What a round where split-second decision-making comes into play for both sides, not even just as a T, or as the offense they're trying to get inside of a bomb site, but as the CTs as well. Fnatic thrown in a disarray. They seemingly are as confused as FaZe were. It's kind of like the old approach. It's, how can our opponents know what we're doing if we don't know what we're doing?
Yeah, they can trade their way to victory down at this site. Cold never gets the information that there's a second man in mid, but it shouldn't really matter in the grand scheme of things. I say that, Golden tagging up 2 with the USP. Thankfully, all the kills come in from NiKo, and he's wiped the sweat off from his brow as he's got this round back under control. It isn't just him out for revenge, but that's definitely a part of it. What he does from being here is they're likely going to discount this position, because why on earth would there be a second man here? And indeed they do. Rain checks it, but he doesn't really believe in the check. And now it's just Brokey. 10 seconds on the clock. He needs these kills because a bomb plant feels very optimistic. He's hunting them down, and Degout does find the first. 4 seconds, 3 seconds, and he gets shut down by Golden.
0. And after yesterday's showing versus Spirit, I think that's the one that they really escaped the gauntlet with. Nonetheless, they're going to try to aggress over here on the B side of things now. It's FaZe Clan with the gas pedal pressed all the way down. Bymas on the scene. He's going to find 2 for himself. JW with a response in the form of an AWP. That's set up for what is only left of him and Brolin.
Yeah, JW, he's trying to bait them in to this crossfire, but NiKo, he's not amused by these little fun and games down at the B-bomb site. 13 now.
Just these pistols, there really wasn't a whole lot of expectation for Fnatic, other than the fact that this does put FaZe up to 14. That's just 2 away. Trying to make it competitive here at the end of the round. Broky's got some fight left in him, though. He wants to take it. Come on, then, Fnatic. Let's have it.
KRIMZ sneaking on in. Doesn't have a kit, but if he did, there's like a danger in this round that he could have stuck the bomb. Well, blindside Brokey, but there's a lot of other players here, and the bomb is going to help in removing KRIMZ from the map. A site has fallen, but JW fast up through the connector. Is he going to check for Cold's error? He's hiding in this little position right now. Rain gets dealt with, but Cold comes in with the trade. And now it falls to him and Brokey to navigate this 2-on-2 with the bomb planted. He planted for toilets by the looks of things, so Cold can fall off and play this in the post plant. He actually tries to re-aggress in, and actually I say they planted for toilets. Is that a CT plant? That looks like a CT plant. Oh dear. Oh dear, yeah. That's
made the call. He's out. He's conceded the round. It's over. He heads away, and that's a 12 for Fnatic. They needed that one big time, obviously.
In the future. Is that going to be enough for FaZe? Once again, it was another close round, so Fnatic is still very much in this position where they can run out of money heading into round 28 if they lose this round. So there's still a chance for FaZe, but they won't get many more chances like this, and so you've really got to seize them, you've really got to take them in your stride. Right now, Cold backed in at short, still alive, still fighting. Brokey getting out through Monster, trying to carve a path into this B bomb site, but right now it's Flusher who's hidden behind this site box, just playing this to perfection. Now gonna go up and over, and Brokey's not ready. He gets shut down. Follow up from Flusher, 13 on the board for Fnatic. Man advantage taken, still only Deagles, right? It's going to take a little while before you get too worried, but now this is where you start to get worried. JW, he's a man who doesn't really... Oh, okay, never mind. He just gets deagged out the round as well. The Deagles might be enough for FaZe. Flusher and Golden, 2-on-4 to try and deny an eco victory from FaZe Clan to find match and series point. NiKo has retrieved an AWP. That is a scary sight in and of itself.
FaZe Clan, more like D Clan. Look at them go. This retake is almost impossible here for Flusher and Golden, but we've seen stranger things happen.
Yeah, kit on Flusher, smoke on Golden. They can try and get that onto the bomb. I think that's really the only combination of things that are going their way. Flusher, mid-air. All right, buddy. He gets that kill. Smoke on the bomb. Flusher taps it. He is the man with the kit. He's got to stick it now. They've got to get him off, and NiKo's going to nail it with the Deagle. 15 for FaZe. Match and series point. And all 10 players in the server perish in that round. But ultimately, if you're looking for victors there,
boom,
with everyone dying, that is going to massively benefit FaZe. They had money anyway. That was an eco round with players already on $4,000. Results of all the hard work you're putting in outside of the server. You're starting to feel them tangibly in the server now. Golden gets the information that they're outside of B, and so a full rotation coming in from Fnatic. For these AKs, as they get up close, they're going to turn Fnatic into mincemeat. Can the Deagles get this over the line in this round for Fnatic? It's not looking like it, but so little time, 7 seconds. Luckily enough, they deal with KRIMZ just in the nick of time. FaZe, they'll take this series 2-0 over Fnatic.